Hi, welcome to the channel. In this video we'll be going to my hometown of Tipton. Tipton is in the West Midlands of England in an area known as the Black Country. It was known as the Black Country due to the many factories and foundries that belched black smoke out into the air. I'll be talking more about Tipton and the surrounding Black Country area in a future video, but this video is all about a famous son of Tipton whose name was William Perry, better known as the Tipton Slasher. The Tipton Slasher was a bare fist fighter and was the champion of England between the years 1850 and 1857. William Perry was born on the 1st of August 1819 in Park Lane, Tipton. His father was Thomas Perry and his mother was Sarah Perry. Thomas was from Bilston, Sarah was born in Wales, however Thomas also had Welsh connections. Tipton had a vast network of canals and was known as the Venice of the West Midlands. At one time you couldn't enter Tipton without crossing over a canal. The canals were used to transport goods to and from Tipton's many factories and foundries. The Perry family lived near the canal and also worked on the boats, similar to this family photographed in Tipton. So come with me now for a walk along some of Tipton's canals and a talk about the Tipton Slasher's life. At around the age of 7, young William began working on the canal's narrowboats. This working life was very brutal and not many children survived. As a child, William suffered with rickets and because of this earned the nickname capital K-Legs. By the age of 12, he was nearly 6 feet tall. Whilst working on the canal narrowboats, William would regularly fight other boatmen to be first through the locks. At the age of 16, William had his first fight with a man called Barney Dougherty. This was held on the 3rd of November 1835. William won the fight after 14 rounds. William had his second fight on the 27th of December 1836 with a chap called Ben Spilsbury. The fight lasted 19 rounds with William winning, and it was after this fight that William became known as the Tipton Slasher. On the 22nd and 23rd of November 1837, the Tipton Slasher had his third fight with a chap called Jem Scunner. He won this fight, and it was around this time that the Tipton Slasher used the Fountain Inn in Owen Street, Tipton as his base, and this is how it would have looked at the time. This is how the Fountain Inn looks today. You'll note the upper floor is now missing. The Tipton Slasher fought a total of 11 fights during his fighting career, with 6 wins, 3 losses and 2 draws. His final fight took place on the 16th of June 1857 against a chap called Tom Sayers, in which the Tipton Slasher lost. Details of all the Tipton Slasher's fights read as follows. On the 3rd of November 1835 he fought Barney Dougherty, 14 rounds and won. On the 27th of December 1836 he fought Ben Spilsbury, 19 rounds and won. On the 22nd and 23rd of November 1837 he fought Jem Scunner, with the first fight on the 22nd being stopped due to disputes and arguments. The second half of this fight continued in a different location, with the Slasher eventually winning the fight. At the time of recording, I couldn't find a total amount of rounds fought for this fight. On the 6th of December 1842, the Slasher fought Charles Freeman, and after a total of 70 rounds, the result was a draw. On the 20th of December 1842, the Slasher again fought Charles Freeman, and after a total of 38 rounds, the Slasher lost. On the 19th of December 1843, the Slasher fought Tas Parker, and after a total of 67 rounds, the Slasher drew. On the 27th of February 1844, he again fought Tas Parker, and after a total of 133 rounds, he won. On the 4th of August 1846, the Slasher fought Tas Parker for the third and final time, and after a total of 23 rounds, the Slasher won. On the 17th of December 1850, the Slasher fought Tom Paddock, and after a total of 27 rounds, he won. On the 29th of September 1851, he fought Harry Broom. With a total of 15 rounds, the Slasher lost. And finally, on the 16th of June 1857, the Slasher fought Tom Sayers, and after a total of 10 rounds, the Slasher lost. The Tipton Slasher married Anne Maria Challingworth on the 11th of June 1851. The couple had one child, William Edward Perry, born on the 3rd of December 1854. Around this time, the Tipton Slasher was the landlord of a pub called the Champion of England, which was in Spon Lane, West Bromwich. After losing the title of Heavyweight Champion of England in 1857, the Tipton Slasher became the landlord of the Bricklayers Arms in Walsall Street, Wolverhampton. During this time, the Tipton Slasher's health declined and he lost a lot of possessions. He eventually went back to working on the boats. During this time, he was a night soil and stable manure contractor, and he took boatloads between Tipton and Muckley Corner. Although his fitness had gone, he still worked hard manual labour, and his family never saw poverty, the likes of which most of the surrounding families saw. William had purchased a home in Gibbet Lane, Bilston, called Old Tollgate House. For its time, his home would be considered quite substantial, if perhaps not by today's standards. However, his home was surrounded by back-to-back poverty-stricken houses. On the 24th of December 1880, the Tipton Slasher died at his home, Old Tollgate House, Gibbet Lane, Bilston. His son William was by his side. His wife Anna had died 9 months previously. His death certificate gave the causes as alcoholism and pulmonary congestion, although some dispute that he was an alcoholic. The Slasher is buried at Cates Hill Churchyard in Dudley, West Midlands, with the grave being inscribed William Perry, known as the Tipton Slasher, born 1820, died 1880, Champion of England 1850 to 1857. This memorial was erected by public subscription October 1925. This is the only known photograph thought to be of the Tipton Slasher, with the Slasher being on the left. A bronze statue of the Tipton Slasher stands in Coronation Gardens, Tipton, just across from the Fountain Inn public house. It was unveiled on the 3rd of May 1993. Well, I really hope you enjoyed my video all about the life and times of William Perry, the Tipton Slasher. He really did challenge his competitors, or, as he would say in his Tipton dialect, I really give these blokes some mama. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.